there. Welcome to Clear Cut Health and Wellness 360, where we break down the facts and bring you real health advice. No BS, no gimmicks. If you're tired of doing everything right but that stubborn belly fat still won't go away, this video is for you. You're not alone, and the good news is, you're in the right place. So let's start by understanding why belly fat is such a challenge in the first place. Belly fat is one of the most stubborn types of fat to lose, and also one of the most frustrating. You can eat healthier, exercise regularly, and still feel like your belly isn't shrinking at all. So, why does it stick around when other fat seems to come off more easily? To understand that, let's break it down. Belly fat is the fat that gathers around your stomach area, and it comes in two forms. The first is subcutaneous fat, which is the soft fat just under your skin, the kind you can pinch. The second, more serious type, is visceral fat, which sits deeper inside your abdomen and surrounds vital organs like your liver, kidneys, and intestines. Unlike subcutaneous fat, visceral fat is linked to serious health problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. This fat builds up when you eat more calories than your body needs, especially from processed snacks, sugary drinks, and high-calorie meals. But it's not just about food. Chronic stress, lack of sleep, and hormonal imbalances like high levels of cortisol or insulin can all make your body store more fat in your belly. And here's the really frustrating part. Belly fat is usually the last fat your body wants to let go of. Even when you're losing weight, it often lingers. But don't worry, there's hope. In this video, we're breaking down 12 strategies to help your body burn belly fat faster. These tips are healthy, sustainable, and surprisingly effective, especially when used together. Let's jump in. Create a small, consistent calorie deficit. Let's make this simple. Belly fat happens when you eat more than your body needs. If you eat more calories than you burn, your body stores the extra as fat, usually around your stomach. Now, a lot of people try to fix this by eating way too little, way too fast. But when you cut too many calories, your body thinks something is wrong. It goes into survival mode. Your metabolism slows down, and your hunger goes way up. That makes it harder to lose fat and easier to give up. A better way? Cut just a little, around 300 to 500 calories a day. That's enough to help your body start using fat for energy, but not enough to stress it out. You'll still have energy, you won't feel super hungry, and your body will stay calm and keep burning fat. Bottom line, don't go extreme. Eat a little less, stay consistent, and give it time. That's how real long-term fat loss happens. Eat more protein. Protein is one of the most powerful tools for fat loss, and it does way more than just help build muscle. First, it keeps you full longer, which naturally helps reduce cravings and mindless snacking. That means you're more likely to stick to your goals without feeling constantly hungry. Second, protein has the highest thermic effect of all nutrients. Your body burns 20 to 30% of the calories from protein just to digest it. So if you eat 100 calories of protein, around 20 to 30 calories are burned off automatically. That's a built-in fat-burning boost every time you eat. Even more important, protein helps protect your muscle while you're losing weight, and the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even while you're watching TV. It keeps your metabolism higher and helps your body burn fat more efficiently. People who eat enough protein during weight loss often lose more belly fat and keep more lean muscle, even if they're eating the same total calories as others. Why? Because protein keeps your metabolism humming and your appetite under control. A solid target is around 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your goal body weight. Spread it out over your meals and snacks to stay full, focused, and on track. Bottom line, protein doesn't just support fat loss, it supercharges it. Cut out added sugar, especially liquid sugar. If you only make one change to start shrinking your belly, make it this. Cut out added sugar, especially the kind you drink. It may not seem like much, but this one habit can make a massive difference. Here's why. When you consume sugar, especially in liquid form, it causes your blood sugar to spike. In response, your body releases insulin, a hormone that helps move sugar into your cells. But insulin also tells your body to store fat, and it tends to store that fat right around your belly. The more insulin your body has to pump out regularly, the harder it becomes to lose weight, especially from your midsection. What's even worse is fructose, the type of sugar found in things like soda, juice, energy drinks, and even healthy fruit smoothies. Unlike glucose, which your body can use for energy, fructose is processed almost entirely by the liver. And when your liver's already full of energy, it turns that extra fructose straight into fat, especially visceral fat, which wraps around your organs and increases your risk of heart disease, fatty liver, and type 2 diabetes. Even just one sugary drink a day can lead to belly fat gain over time, even if you're not eating more food overall. That's because liquid sugar doesn't make you feel full, so you end up adding calories without realizing it. The fix? Swap those sugary drinks for water, unsweetened iced tea, black coffee, or sparkling water with lemon. Small change, big impact. Your body and your belly will thank you. Use intermittent fasting to regulate hormones. If you're tired of constantly thinking about food or struggling with portion control, intermittent fasting could simplify everything. Intermittent fasting isn't about starving yourself. It's about giving your body a break from constant eating so it can do what it's designed to do: repair, reset, and burn fat. When you fast, one of the first things that happens is your insulin levels drop. That's huge, because high insulin keeps your body in fat storage mode. When insulin drops, your body can finally tap into stored fat for fuel instead of constantly burning incoming calories from food, especially carbs. Fasting also increases your levels of human growth hormone, which helps preserve muscle while promoting fat loss. And it improves something called metabolic flexibility, your body's ability to switch between burning carbs and burning fat depending on what's available. People who are more metabolically flexible tend to have better energy, less belly fat, and fewer crashes throughout the day. Another major benefit of intermittent fasting is autophagy, a natural process where your body identifies and breaks down old, damaged cells and replaces them with newer, healthier ones. Think of it as your body's internal cleanup crew. This not only supports fat loss, but also helps with anti-aging, mental clarity, and immune health. A popular and doable fasting method is called 16-8. You fast for 16 hours and eat all your meals within an 8-hour window. For example, from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. But you don't have to jump straight into that. Starting with a 12-hour fast, like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., can still provide benefits and is easier to maintain when you're just getting started. The key is to ease in, listen to your body, and stay hydrated. Once your body adjusts, fasting can become a powerful natural way to support fat loss without counting every calorie. Prioritize sleep. Sleep isn't just a break. It's when your body does some of its most important behind-the-scenes work. While you're resting, it's busy repairing muscles, balancing hormones, managing blood sugar, and yes, even burning fat. In fact, quality sleep is one of the most overlooked tools for losing belly fat. When you don't get enough of it, especially less than 6 hours a night, things start to go off track. Cortisol, your body's main stress hormone, goes up. And when cortisol is high, your body clings to fat, especially around your midsection, as if it's preparing for survival mode. Lack of sleep also messes with your hunger signals. It boosts ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry, and lowers leptin, the one that tells your brain you're full. That combo leads to cravings, and usually not for salad. And here's the kicker. People who regularly sleep less than 6 hours tend to carry up to 55% more belly fat than those who sleep 7 to 9 hours. That's a massive difference. So what can you do? Stick to a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Shut off screens at least an hour before bed to avoid blue light. which interferes with melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep, and keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. It really helps. Bottom line, if you're trying to burn belly fat, don't just hit the gym harder, make sleep a priority. Lower cortisol, naturally. Stress isn't just a feeling, it triggers a full-body response. When you're under pressure, your body releases cortisol, the main stress hormone. In short bursts, cortisol is helpful, but when it stays high for too long, it causes your body to store fat, especially around your belly. Why? Because cortisol tells your body to hang on to energy for a potential emergency, and it stores that energy as visceral fat, the kind that builds up around your organs. This type of fat is the most dangerous and the hardest to lose. But here's the good news. You can fight back naturally. Just 10 to 20 minutes a day of deep breathing, mindfulness, or walking in nature can significantly lower cortisol levels. Even sitting outside or stretching in silence helps calm your system and shifts your body out of fat-storing mode. Bottom line, you don't always need to grind harder to lose fat. Sometimes, the smartest thing you can do is slow down and let your body reset. Less stress equals less belly fat. Hydrate to burn fat better. Water isn't just something you drink to stay hydrated. It actually plays a direct role in how your body burns fat. The fat-burning process is called lipolysis, and it starts with a step called hydrolysis. This step literally depends on water to break down stored fat, so your body can use it for energy. If you're even mildly dehydrated, this process slows down, and so does your fat loss. But that's not all. Drinking cold water can give your metabolism a small but steady boost. Why? Because your body has to use energy, aka burn calories, to warm that water up to your core temperature. This is called thermogenesis, and while it's not a massive calorie burn, every little bit adds up, especially when you're being consistent. Water also helps you feel full, cuts down on cravings, and can prevent you from mistaking thirst for hunger. Plus, swapping out sugary drinks for water can save you hundreds of empty calories a day without effort. Aim to drink half your body weight in ounces of water daily. So if you weigh 180 pounds, shoot for at least 90 ounces a day. And if you're active, you'll need more. Bottom line, more water means better fat burning, fewer cravings, and less belly fat. Keep a bottle nearby and sip often. Apple cider vinegar before bed. Looking for a small habit with big benefits? Apple cider vinegar might be worth trying. While it's not a magic fix, it can support your fat-burning goals in a few helpful ways. Apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, which helps regulate blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce fat storage, especially when taken before a high-carb meal or at bedtime. It also slows digestion, helping you feel fuller longer and reducing late-night cravings. Acetic acid may even help activate fat-burning genes, encouraging your body to use stored fat for energy. Using 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar daily may lead to visible reductions in belly fat and waist size over time, even without major changes to diet or exercise. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon with a glass of water and drink it before bed. If you're new to apple cider vinegar, start small, 1 to 2 teaspoons, and always dilute it to protect your teeth and stomach. Apple cider vinegar won't melt belly fat on its own, but it's a simple, consistent habit that supports your metabolism while you sleep. Strength train to build your fat-burning furnace. Here's something most people don't realize. Muscle burns about 3 times more calories than fat, even when you're doing nothing. So the more muscle you have, the more calories your body burns all day long, even while you're just chilling on the couch. But strength training does more than just boost your metabolism. It improves insulin sensitivity, which helps your body manage carbs better and store less fat, especially around the belly. It also increases testosterone and growth hormone, 2 natural fat-burning, muscle-building hormones that slow down with age but get a boost when you lift. And if your goal is to look toned, lean, and fit, not just skinny, building muscle is the way to go. Without it, weight loss can leave you looking soft or skinny fat. Muscle gives your body shape, definition, and strength. You don't need a gym to start. Try bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, and planks, or grab some resistance bands for extra challenge. Aim for full body workouts 2 to 3 times a week, and give your muscles a day to recover in between. Bottom line, if you want to burn more fat, look leaner, and feel stronger, start building muscle. It pays off, even while you sleep. Add 1 high-intensity interval training workout a week. Looking for a fast and effective way to burn fat and boost your metabolism? This method does exactly that. High-intensity interval training involves short bursts of intense movement followed by quick rest. Think sprinting, jumping jacks, or burpees for 30 seconds, then resting for 30 to 60 seconds. Repeat for just 15 to 20 minutes, and you've got one of the most powerful fat-burning workouts out there. What makes it so effective? First, it burns a ton of calories in a short time, way more than steady cardio like jogging. But the real benefit kicks in after your workout. Your body keeps burning calories for up to 24 to 48 hours. This is called the afterburn effect, or EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Your body works harder to recover, which means more fat is burned long after you're done. High-intensity interval training also boosts fat-burning hormones like adrenaline and growth hormone, and it helps protect your muscle while losing weight, keeping your metabolism strong. Best of all, you don't need a gym. You can do high-intensity interval training at home using bodyweight moves like squat jumps or mountain climbers. Just don't overdo it. Since high-intensity interval training is intense, 1 or 2 sessions a week is enough. Let your body recover and make each workout count. Eat nutrient-dense, whole foods. Let's get one thing straight. Yes, you can lose weight eating junk food, as long as you're in a calorie deficit. But here's the catch. When your diet is full of ultra-processed, low-nutrient foods, you'll likely feel tired, sluggish, moody, and constantly hungry. Plus, the weight you lose is more likely to come from water and muscle, not fat, and that kind of weight loss doesn't last. Your body isn't just tracking calories, it's also tracking nutrients. Things like protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals tell your body it's safe, nourished, and functioning well. When you eat nutrient-dense foods, think fruits, veggies, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, and seeds, your body gets the tools it needs to burn fat more efficiently, repair muscles and cells, balance key hormones like insulin and cortisol, and keep you full and satisfied with fewer calories. Vitamins like B12 help your body convert food into energy. Magnesium supports over 300 biochemical reactions, including fat metabolism and sleep regulation. And vitamin D affects hormone balance and even influences how your body stores fat. These nutrients work together like a team, and whole foods deliver them naturally in the right combinations your body understands. In contrast, most processed foods are high in sugar, refined oils, and artificial additives, but low in actual nutrients. They may taste good in the moment, but they spike your blood sugar, mess with your appetite signals, and leave you craving more soon after. That's a recipe for weight regain and constant hunger. So what should you eat? A good rule of thumb, stick to foods that grow from the ground, swim in the sea, or walk on land. These are the foods your body was designed to run on real, whole, minimally processed. Bottom line, real food fuels real fat loss. It helps you feel better, move better, and actually keep the weight off without the crash, cravings, or regret. Be consistent, not perfect. Let's be real, this is the part nobody wants to hear, but it's the key to everything. You can try every fat-burning trick in the book, but if you don't stick with it, it won't work. That's why this is the most important tip of all, and the reason so many people never see real, lasting results. Consistency beats perfection. I repeat, consistency beats perfection, always. You don't need to follow all 12 tips every single day. You don't have to eat perfectly or train like an athlete, but if you follow most of these habits, most of the time, your body will notice. Progress is made by showing up again and again, even when it's not perfect. Remember, belly fat didn't show up overnight, and it's not going to vanish overnight either. It takes time, weeks, sometimes months, but that's normal. Build habits you can actually live with. Eat better, move more, sleep well, stay patient. It's not flashy, but it works. Track your progress. Celebrate the little wins. Gotten a workout even though you didn't feel like it? That's a win. Chose water over soda? That's a win. These small victories stack up, and if you slip up one day, it's just a day. Don't let it become an excuse to quit. Bottom line, stay consistent. Trust the process. Be proud of every step forward, because that's how real, lasting change happens. So there you have it, 12 powerful strategies to finally start burning belly fat faster and more effectively. No BS, no gimmicks, just real advice that actually works when you stay consistent and give your body what it needs. Whether it's improving your sleep, managing your stress, eating more protein, or getting smarter with your workouts. Remember, belly fat didn't appear overnight, and it's not going to disappear overnight either. But every time you choose a better habit, even a small one, you're making progress. That's how transformation happens. It's not about perfection, it's about persistence. So don't get discouraged if you don't see instant results. Stay patient, trust the process, and keep showing up for yourself. You don't have to do all 12 things at once. Pick one or two that feel doable today. Maybe it's drinking more water. Maybe it's swapping out sugar. Or finally getting that full night of sleep your body's been asking for. Whatever it is, start now. You'll thank yourself later. Now, which of these tips are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your goals or even your struggles. And hey, if this video helped you out, don't forget to hit that like button. And make sure to subscribe for more real, no BS, and no gimmick health advice. Just honest strategies that actually work. Hit the bell so you never miss what's next. You've got this. Keep going. And thanks for watching Clear Cut Health and Wellness 360. I'll see you in the next video.